Hi guys, this is Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I'm doing a card for you using the Free Skate stamp set. This is a fun stamp set with an ice skate. There's coordinating dies that are really cute. The detailed skate dies that have a bunch of different dies on it. I love this one. And there's a die that you can cut out a whole skate, which is what I used. But let me show you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is our stamping. And I just need a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock that I've got right here. And I'm just going to grab some Memento ink. I probably should stamp in Night of Navy, but that's okay. And I have this ice skate on here. So I'm just going to ink this up. And I'm going to stamp it right here. All right, there we go. Looks good. I'll close up my ink. Let me grab my scrub. Clean off my stamp, and this I can put back. All right. Now I'm going to take one of the dies from the free skate dies, and I'm going to cut that out right here, this die right here, and I'm just going to cut this skate out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine. I have a Big Shot. You can use any die cutting machine you have. Sorry, I'm going to be off screen for a second. Stampin' Up's going to be coming out with a new die cutting machine, hopefully soon, that we'll all be able to use, that will work perfectly with our dies. All right, so let me just run this through. All right. Okay, and everything's gonna come crashing down on me. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so here's what it looks like. Looks pretty cute, actually. I like it. And I want it to be a little bit closer. Sometimes I don't mind the white edge, but I'm just going to take my snips and I'm just going to snip, or I'm just going to cut, because I don't want that white border. I don't mind a tiny bit of the white border, but I want to get rid of most of it. Okay. All right, like so. Okay. All right, let me stick this back in there. All right, then I took this other little die, this blade, which cuts out the bottom, and I ran that through with some silver glimmer paper, and see, it's gonna go right at the bottom of my skate. That's this little piece here. And I'm actually gonna take my snips just to cut this white off the bottom. Okay. Okay, like so. All right, and let me grab my silicone mat, and I'm just gonna stick some snail on the back here, and it's gonna line up right with my skate, like so. Cute, right? I'm going to cut a little bit more off the bottom so I don't have that white showing. Okay, looks good. There, see, now it has a sparkly blade to it. I like that. All right, and I'm going to want my skate to be Night of Navy, which you'll see in a little bit. Not the whole skate, but I'm going to grab my Night of Navy marker. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. And I'm just going to color in a little bit. I'm going to give my skate a Night of Navy little border here. Okay, and I'm going to give the little laces, these little things, some Night of Navy. And all of our little dots here. So I'm just going to go down with the... Okay, I'm gonna color this one. All right, put that away. And then to finish up my skate, I am going to put a little green ribbon on it. So I have the Shaded Spruce striped ribbon, and I'm just gonna tie a little bow with it. And you'll see why these colors in a second, because I picked some designer series paper that's got all of these colors in it. looks like a good bow. Oops, let's make it a little tighter. Okay. And I'm going to cut and cut. Okay, and I'm going to grab a glue dot, stick it right on the back, and it's going to go right up here at the top of my skate. So there's my cute little skate. And let's go ahead and flip this over while we've got it and stick some dimensionals on the back so that it's ready to go. 1, 2, and 3. Then I can set this aside and it'll be all ready. All right. All right, so I'm going to grab another scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to stamp in shaded spruce ink my sentiment, and I'm doing the capture the memories of the season. So I'm just going to stamp this right here. Perfect. Close up my ink. Clean off my ink pad, or not my ink pad. Clean off my stamp. And I'm going to grab my 2-inch circle punch right here, and I'm going to cut this out. 2-inch circle punch right there in the center. All right. Close my punch. And I'm going to grab a piece of cherry cobbler scrap cardstock. And I'm going to grab my 2 1/4 inch punch and cut this out. Okay. Put that away. And this is going to go right on top of that. Okay. And we can stick some adhesive on the back of this. Just don't forget where you set it. Set that aside. Okay, so let's grab our card base. I have a piece of gray granite cardstock cut at 4 1/4 by 11. It's scored at 5 1/2. I'm just going to fold it in half here. Let me move some of my blocks out of my way. And take my bone folder. My card's going to open this way. All right. So I took some of the Wrapped in Plaid Designer Series paper. I really like this one. So this C has the cherry cobbler, the shaded spruce. It has Night of Navy and then some gold. And I grabbed that, but I actually want to use this side. So this piece here is cut at, let me give you the exact dimensions. It is cut at 3 1/8 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to put adhesive on here. And this is going to go right on this side. So I liked the snowflake side. I loved that plaid side, but I like the snowflake side just to bring in sort of our ice skate. Then I have another piece here that I actually just cut off of that. And this one is 3/4. It's the 3/4 by, what did we say that was? 5 1/4? Yep. This little strip. It's going right here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's try it this way. I'm struggling to line this up. 3/4. Oh, you don't need the dimensions again. Okay. Like so. All right, like that. Then I have one more piece. And this one is cut at 3 by